Hi YouTube, this is your girl Simply Love, and I'm coming to you with a video. I got a lot of requests, emails, and things like that asking me to do a video on the young lady, Miss Jenkins, Kenneka Jenkins. They asking me if I would do a reading on it. At first I was like, I had to think about it. I really don't like, with all the controversy behind it, I don't like to really do things like that. But I got so many requests that, I took, well, today I just I was just to myself a lot, thinking about it quietly with a candle lit. And I just finally closed my eyes and just focused on her, talking to her, getting messages from her. And then I finally, now, because I was just nervous about the whole thing, But then when Spirit starts speaking, we're not talking about, the illusion that's going on that you see all YouTube and, Instagram, all the social media. It's just a big, giant illusion. And it's a big play is what I'm hearing as well. A big play. And they got everybody just digging up, coming up with all kinds of stories, and that's what they wanted. Job well done to the people that creates illusions, just like a movie on television. And people are falling for it. But nobody's coming, the illusion is man, and whatever man wants to do, this is his world. He does what he wants to do. But what I'm focusing on, and the messages that I received, I asked Kenneka myself. At first, we can't get overwhelmed, first of all, by our emotions. When we're dealing with illusions, you don't get caught up in your emotions. You have to think logically. I know it's an emotional time, but there is a time for that and a time not for it. And it seems like everybody's, getting their emotions. But like I said, it's just a big movie. It's an illusion. And a lot of people are just like, being private detectives and, wow, do this for a living. If you can find out stuff like this, if you're unemployed, hey, get out there and get you a job as a private investigator and do these type of things instead of, up there on YouTube, everybody trying to, getting part of the confusion and the illusion is what I'm hearing, okay? Look, this is not a judgment session. This is not a bash. This is messages that I'm getting, and I'm actually getting them from Spirit. When it all boils down to it, we have to look at the spiritual side of this situation. We have to understand why things happen. This is life. This is not nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun. But things do happen for a reason, and that's why I'm here. Basically to discuss to you from Kenneka Jenkins myself, as I talked and spoke with her spirit, of what the purpose was, because she is on the other side now. She sees all now. There's no such thing as death. Let me put that out there. There's your body goes, but your spirit doesn't. So there's still consciousness within us forever. So she's able to, that's why, people are, should rely on spirit more than they do the illusion or what man has to throw out there to throw you off to do whatever they want to do, to accomplish whatever they want to accomplish. That's all they do. They're specialists at it. We should know this by now through Prince Death, and not only his, but so many others, that we have to stop falling into the illusion and making people confused and dipping and dalving in things that we have no business dipping and dalving in, and let the universe do its thing. The cards that I did choose are mostly angel cards. I asked her for some information regarding of her situation right now, of her consciousness, knowing where she was, because it did take a little while for me to get these messages in, because I'm hearing that she had to go through an incubation period, just like somebody would be in a mother's womb, and she had to get replenished, because when she left, she wasn't in full consciousness. She had been drinking or maybe drugs or something of that nature. And don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying that's what's out there. And we seen it on film. So that part is a fact, where she had been drinking. So she wasn't in her full consciousness. Had to wait to get these messages for a while until she come to full consciousness and aware of where she was and accepting where she was, and now able to see fully, clearly, and able to communicate with me through spirit. So that's what this is, a spiritual reading regarding Kenneka Jenkins, and the spiritual advice that she has, and the reason and the purpose for this incident. Not only just this incident, maybe it'll highlight a whole lot of incidents that's been going on throughout the world. You know who the world leaders are. You know they do what they want to do. You can put up gazillions of videos all you want. It's not going to solve anything, because they are the ones that do what they want to do. They have no soul. You know, they know what their purpose here is on this earth is. We should know our purpose. We should know our power and our strength, and that's through our ancestors, our spirit guides, and the universe. And they are the ones we're supposed to depend on to help us. Not no physical entity or a police force, or because you know who these people are. You should know by now. You watch the movie The Matrix, all of them, and that should be perfectly clear to you what's really going on here. Either you're in or you're out. You're in the Matrix or you're out. Okay, and that's exactly what's going on here. There's people, sacrifice their life or get sacrificed. There's a whole lot of shit to have. I can't even sit up here and tell you how deep this rabbit hole goes, because I am still in discovery of the rabbit hole. That's why I chose spirituality over the illusion for it when it come to man and the flesh, because the flesh is nothing. It's just a vessel here. This is, a place here of schooling and learning who and what you really are. That's all it is. You're not here to be here for. We're all going to where Kenesha's going. All of us. One day. It don't even give a shit how we going to get there, how it happens. We all going to go there. But there's a reason and a purpose for each one of our lives being here. And it could be because of all kind of different things. And that's what I'm here to bring, the messages of what I'm hearing her tell me through the cards. And I'm using the cards that has, actually, as I was meditating and shuffling, it has words on them. And I'm going to show you each and every one of them as far as the communication that she gave me today. And it took a long time, like I said, to get here. And like I said, there's no disrespect towards anyone, no family, no friends, no nothing. This is totally spirit. If you have anything that you want to say or have to say regarding what I'm getting ready to show you and reveal to you and tell you what she says herself and spirit and the universe has to say, that's who you take it up with. But you definitely have to be spiritually connected and get out of this illusion and really face the facts of what's really going on in this world today. And her life was part of this. It was time for her it was her time for a reason and a purpose. It doesn't have to be necessarily because of her. It could be some family trait from what I'm seeing. It's a wake-up call, all right? It was a wake-up call. Judgment came up. It's a wake-up call for a lot of people in the world who are going through this similar situation of what she went through. As far as growing up in her life, how she grew up, how she was taught, what she was taught. When we're young kids and we're babies, we rely on our parents to raise us and give us knowledge and understanding and strength and courage and safety. Safety is number one. We don't come here to be taught spiritually, what it is about spirituality, not religion, but spirituality, because that is a forever thing. Death is not anything, because they're talking about the flesh. They can't take your soul. There's no way, because they didn't create it, so they can't take it. Okay, they can't take your flesh. They can they can harm you, kill you, or you can pass, whatever it is, we're all going there. Like I said, it's our purpose. We're born to leave here, but this is just a lesson in between time. We have to learn the lesson. Sometimes it's through our babies, sometimes it's through our family members. There's a lesson and a reason and a purpose behind each and everything that happens and goes on in this earth, and it is spiritually ordained. Not saying spirit go around killing people, or God go around killing people, or the Most High, whatever religion or whatever you feel as though spiritually in your heart has nothing to do with them killing people for bad things. It's for a lesson to be learned out of it. How about we all focus on that rather than making videos and showing all shots and this and that. Everybody want to be a detective and this and that. Thank you for your concern, she says, but that's not what the focus is here. That's not what she wants you to focus on. It's what she told me. That's not what the prime reason is here. It's all about judgment. It's a wake-up call for a lot of people. A lot of people. It's time to wake up and get real, is what I'm told. A lot of you out there, you all know who you are. I don't know. She knows, but this is what came up. Judgment. And there will be a big judgment behind this. Not saying it in a cruel or mean way, but when the universe takes over, the universe takes over. You see that giant angel right there? There's angels. There is angels. There's ancestors that keep watch over us until we become an angel ourselves, and we have the assignment to watch over someone else. That's how it rolls here. Okay. Forget the details and why this happened, why that happened. Forget that part. We got to get more spiritual now and use our logic over our emotions. Because sometimes your emotions could get you in trouble. Emotion cause you to overthink, and then illusions and delusions set in. And that's exactly what's going on here. And they're falling for it like wild. I'm not doing this like I said, I was asked by a lot of people to do this, and it took me a while to do it, and I understand why now, because like I said, she went through an incubate, where she had to be almost what you call baptized. She had to, her body or her spirit had to be cleansed so she can see reality and see what's really going on, and she has passed over to the other side, and she had to take. And it took her a while so she can cross over to the light. She had to get to the light. She didn't understand what was going on because, like I said, she wasn't fully conscious. Okay, I hope y'all understand that, and I hope that made sense. But judgment is on the way here. Okay, she's speaking out. Our ancestors, everybody's crying out for judgment. There's a lot of people that has something to answer for. A lot. And like I said, it didn't happen for any reason. Any cause or any death or murder or anything, all has a reason and a purpose behind it. All of it. There's nothing that just happens out of the blue and say, oh, okay, oh, well, for us to panic and go crazy. Because each one of us has a cross to bear here on this planet. Temporary. We're just a projection here. We're projecting ourselves here. And we'll project ourselves right back on out of here, right back home to where we come from. Spiritually, not physically. The hell with the physical body. Has nothing to do with our reason and purpose being here. But like I said, wake up calls are coming in. Wake up. That's what Kenneka is saying. Wake up. Nobody's perfect. We all go through, this is a learning lesson, like I said, regardless of what we all been through, what that Kenneka been into. It said this is a different generation, and they're using different things now. Things that amped up a bit from where I grew up, which is the 60s, the 70s, 80s, things like that. Things has gotten a lot more aggressive now, okay? So this is the first thing that popped out. So I figured I'd put that up there. She's trying to tell... This is a talk for family members, friends. The hell with the illusion as far as news and those people, because, you know, they are well aware of what's happening. They're used to doing these type of things. And whether you figure it out or not, whatever's going to happen, what they want to happen is what's going to happen, and nothing is going to change that. You or anybody else, I don't care how much research you do. When they're out to accomplish something, they do. You see what they did to Prince. Nobody's been arrested. Nothing. All these other murders and things that took place. And I never seen such coverage of this type of thing with even more important people. Even with Prince, I haven't seen this much chaos going on. But that's what they want. Chaos, confusion. Agents are behind it, causing it. They know what the hell they're doing. They're professionals at it. That's their job. That's their duty, to keep everybody in an uproar and a mess, while in the background they already done the job that they needed to do, or that they were planned on doing. This right here is just a movie, you know, an illusion of how they wanted it, how they want you to view it and look at it. So while you're being distracted, like, you know, like they do football or, you know, movies, TVs, all that, that's what's happening right now. But in the background, everything was already done, is what I'm hearing. It was already done. All they did was make up an illusion for people to go haywire over. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Want to talk to anybody? Like I said, talk to the spirit guides, okay? Not me. I'm just a messenger. That's it. Y'all asked me to do it. Here you go. All right, so the second card I got here, I'm using, like I said, all angel cards, is Bridget. And Angel Bridget says, sorry, because my lighting is a little dark. Caution is surrounded. I'm sorry. Well, it's saying caution is supported. Look deeper into this situation before proceeding further. See what I'm just saying? See that? See, this is spirit talking, okay? Not me. Don't look at simply love. Listen to spirit. Listen to the other side. Listen to your angel guides, the angel guides who are speaking out for her, and her words too, because her words are in this. She's part of spirit now. She can be at anywhere, anytime, any place. When you call on her, she'll be there, because she's just spirit now. She's crossed over. She's well aware of where she is and what she's doing and what she's capable of doing. And that's communicate. If you all want to, you know, sit this shit, a lot of this stuff aside and listen. A lot of you claim, you know, your spirit, you know, you're religious and things like that. Well, why aren't you relying on religion? Why aren't you relying on spirit? Why? Why are you going through all this, making all these videos and trying to be private detectives and all this stuff? Why aren't you, you know, depending on your ancestors? Why aren't you? Because you clearly, once you sit yourself down and be quiet enough, they will tell you. Just like she's telling me. She'll tell you the same thing. Just calm it down. You know what I mean? Shut it down a notch or two. And let spirit lead us through this thing. Okay? And any other thing that comes up. Because there's always something. So this is what she's saying to family members, friends. As far as the media, they already know what's up. They already created this way before this even happened. Matter of fact, what's happening right now is not even really real. None of that stuff took place in what they're showing you. But they got you all trying to figure this out and go over here and look at this part. I mean, you can tell. You just look at it. Not even the same girl. She said that wasn't her. What happened to her happened couple days before that. And what they've done with these videos and stuff happened was just an illusion. They made it all up because what already happened to her already happened to her, okay? Whatever you're seeing is not real. I'm telling you. It's what I'm hearing. So you need to look a little deeper within your soul, within your spirit, and hear it and see it for yourself. And let spirit communicate with you, and you will see. Especially you family members out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm not blaming anybody or talking about anybody, but y'all know. You all know, because you got judgment waiting for you. Alright? Got judgment. It's what I'm hearing. What she's saying. Alright? So we're going to put this card up and see what's going on. Now the message is from Kenneka or Kenneka, Miss Jenkins. I'm hearing her say she like Kiki or Nika or something like that. She likes to be called. That's what Kiki or Nika, something like that. She likes to be called. Just for some of y'all out there who know her personally. Okay, the first thing she said, I wish I had told you more often how much I love you. And what I'm hearing though, spiritually, even though the card does say that, I'm hearing this, it's like she was calling out for some kind of love. Like she wished that somebody was told her that they loved her. You know, she wanted love. Is what she's telling me. She wanted love, and she wished she was told that more often. So in order for her to feel loved, or that love that she craved, she just played along with whatever. When it came to family members and friends, she just played along with it in order to make herself fit in as saying, this is love. She just went along with the program is what I'm hearing. A lot of things she didn't agree on. But hey, that's the part of, her environment. It was part of her environment is what she's saying. So she just fell on in with it just to feel loved. And then she says, we are soulmates. And she's talking to her family, friends, and she's talking to each and every one of us because spiritually, we are all soulmates. We all have a connection together. We all are connected as one. If we could just look behind the illusion. You remember the movie The Wizard of Oz? And you remember at the end of the movie, he had everybody scared and in fear and things. And, this big old head telling everybody what to do. But you had 2 or 3 people that was bold enough to go behind that curtain or whatever, that illusion. That's what it was, like I just talked about earlier, illusions. And seeing this little teeny joker back there operating this machine, had everybody all scared. He's just a little scared thing, his own self. That's what this stuff reminds me of. That's what she's trying to say here. Now that she's conscious, now that her conscience is like off the charts because she's on the other side. Okay. She's also saying, my mind is free. See that? She's saying, my mind is free. Remember I told you about being fully conscious? Not here on earthly conscious, not, all up in your head, but her mind is free because she's nothing but love now. She realizes what love is. She realizes she can feel the love that she wished she experienced here on earth. That was the whole meaning behind it. She's talking to family and friends here. Alright? Somehow or another there was something, and that happens to all of it. Not all of us, just not her. That's why we experience different things, and that's why things happen in life. It's a wake-up call. It has nothing to do with nobody's death because, like I said, there's no death. Okay? But there is a reason and a purpose behind each one of us here and departure. Okay? And transformation. She went through transformation. Okay? And she's trying to tell everybody she knows now that we're all connected. Her mind is free now. Her mind's free. She's been set free. Okay? She's been set free. See that door that she felt caged behind? She's out in that area. She's free. She crossed over. She's free. She was stuck for a minute because, like I said, she wasn't fully conscious in her conscious mind when she left. Okay. See? I have a new understanding. She wants her family, friends to know this stuff. Okay? She wants y'all to know the real deal, the spiritual reason. She knows now. She knows. She knows what you don't know, but that's what the reason for this all happening in the first place. Not because somebody was out to, not because of the way it happened. Why you trying to figure out why it happened? The real reason why this is taking place. There needs to be some lessons learned. There needs to be some family, what they call it, like where where family go through the same situation. They take their children through the same situation, like how they were treated when they were children. They take their children. Something has to be broken. That's why this happened. There needs to be a family where she sacrificed herself. Because she has a new understanding now that she's passed over on the other side. She sees everything. She knows. She understands why it was her time. She can see it clearly now, and she's happy. She's fine with it. But the real reason is switching, like I said, back over to the family members, the friends. There's a lesson that this happened for you to learn, but you're not looking at it because you're still looking at the illusion. And I know, justice, but justice will be justice. There's judgment. People are going to be judged here a lot. Okay? And as she says here, people need to slow their roll and listen to spirit and really kind of slow your roll, because there's things you're not understanding. You're bypassing a lot of things, and it's causing too much turmoil. She don't want this turmoil. She don't want all this turmoil and fighting and all this conflict. She don't want that, because she's what? Like she says, I have a new understanding. She don't want this. She's saying, stop it. Sorry if my phone is a little curved there. Sorry about that. She's saying, stop it. She wants this madness to stop. Here, see what I'm saying? She's saying we are so connected. Because she has full knowledge of what's going on now. We're all connected. So she's in love. You know what I'm saying? She's at peace and in a loving, peaceful place. But she's trying, this happened all for this reason, to communicate with you. You all, you family members. There's some, like I said, some family stuff that, situations that need to be broken, so it don't get passed on to the next generation. There's some family history stuff that needs to be broken. That's the point. Believe in yourself. You can do it. Family, friends, believe in yourself. You can do it. That's what Kenneka is what she's saying. Something like that. Another message for you guys, families and friends. She said, I'm learning over here. So, she's much better where she is than being here from what she was lacking. That nobody could seem to see it. Nobody could seem to see it. Because there's selfishness here. There's immaturity here. So she just fit in. That's all. She fit in. But she was very different, very special. So she was just going along with the scene. So she's learning over there. She's in learning, okay? See? I'm so much better now, she says. Message. I'm so much better now. And she wants you to be better too. She wants her family to be better. She wants you to learn to love one another. She don't want a bunch of bickering and fighting. She knows Spirit's going to take care because of judgment. She knows that. But she wants it all to stop. She wants it to stop. She never felt loved in the first place. So now everybody's showing big love now that she's in a better place, as she says now. Now she sees it. That's all she wanted in the first place from family and friends. She says the earth is our school. Didn't I say that in the beginning? The earth is our school. She's a place now where she's trying to teach y'all something. Family members, friends, and whoever else has, certain things going on here in this illusionary world. She's telling you now. There's some lessons that has to be learned, even it has to be through death, a sacrifice or something. We all got to sacrifice something in order to get to a place we need to be in a better world, and that's love. Love, love. That's the first card that popped out as far as her communications. Need to get deeper than what you're doing. Slow it down. Need to get deeper. Before proceeding any further, she's saying pump the brakes, y'all. Pump the brakes. There's more, is more deeper than that. And it is spiritual. It's all about love. Where am I at here? So she's learning and she's trying to teach you. Even though she's using me and other mediums or psychics as well. So, did I say she was so much better now? She's so much better now. So much better. There was a promise made to her. She felt it. There was a promise from the heavens, her spirit guides, her angel guides. She was guide. She had her guides. Okay? The earth is our school. We already said that one. Life is a series of choices. Choose love. Didn't I just say that's what she wants? Family, friends, world. Choose love. I'm simply love, and I've mentioned that all the time. Choose love. Not the illusion. The illusion never lasts. Life is a series of choices. That's what she's learning, That's what she's learning in this, where she's at now. She's learning that it's choices. And she suggests that you choose love now that she knows where she knows. Please, family, friends, listen to this spiritual part of it, okay? This is the bottom line. This is the reason why it all happened. Regardless of what man's intentions were or anybody else's that may be involved in this judgment, because you're going to have to face it. It's coming. That's a universal law right there, not man's. There's nothing you can do when the universe starts to move and puts things. Everything is about divine timing. It's all about divine timing. It's a matter of time. We can't, blow our cool here, is what she's saying. Ain't no sense in doing all that. It's a waste of time and energy. And that's what they want, your energy. It builds them up and makes them more powerful. She says, I watch over you every day. She's watching. She's watching. I watch over you every day. All these cards have love symbols in the clouds. She says, she knows it was her time to go. No matter, like I said, how it happened, why it happened, when. It's all one day. It's going to be this for each and every one of us. Remember that. It was her time to go. For the reason and purposes of what she's communicated with you already. For family, for friends, for people that known her personally, or even for the world, whoever listening here and maybe can comprehend or, pick up on some things of yourself. There got to be some family. There's family issues that come up that needs to be broken, that hinders people from learning love, how to love one another. People seek love. If they don't get love, they'll do it, and they'll do anything to get it. And that's what position she was in because of the environment. So I just keep hearing. She says, now I have no pain. Neek, neek, she says, she keeps saying, or something like that, Nini, something like that is what she keeps saying. She has no pain. Next card came up. It is, she said it's not your fault. It's not your fight to fight. It's the universe's fight. And they're going to do it in divine timing. So you got to slow it down, bring it down a notch or two. Rely on spirit. Ask them to give you the answers, not all this moking around with videos and back and forth and text messages and all this kind of crazy stuff. It's all a setup. It was all set up to be this way, just to confuse you. That's what I'm hearing. There's no such, didn't I just say this? There's no such thing as death. It doesn't exist. It never has. Just another word that man uses to make people, keep people in fear. Make you think you, when they do something to you or something happens to you, that you is over. Keep you in fear of dying when there is no death. That's why, because there is none. So what's there to fear? The girl sitting up here telling you that it's not. And she's crossed over. So she knows, right? And I'm just going by spirit. She's educating me. Okay? So that was her messages to family, friends, and the world, basically. Because the world is, is really, she don't want this, what's going on. She don't want it because she knows in divine timing that judgment, people will be facing judgment on this. It's going to be taken care of by the universe. There's nothing that you can do anyway that's going to do anything in this situation. Nothing. So you can just do this stuff all day long and come up with all these, you can do it all day. It's not going to prove nothing. It's not going to solve anything. They're not going to listen to you. They're laughing at you. That's what they're doing. They're laughing at you and wondering why you ain't part of the team. Or you are part of the team. You're part of the illusion because you're helping them set it up by going along with it. Okay, I pulled a couple of cards here too, and this is saying the Knight of Disc. See that? And disc means coins or money. It's got something to do with money. So there is somebody in the equation who has a bit. They got status quo. They got money. And money was offered to somebody. Okay? Money was offered. And like I said, you got a problem with anything like this, talk to spirit, not me. I'm just the messenger. But what these cards are saying, the cards are saying, and spirit is talking through the cards and through Miss Jenkins, was a money offer. There's some greed up in this camp. There's some greediness. Has to do something, like I said, and it's all pointing back to people that she knows, people that she grew up with. There was an offer made, and you know what? I'm saying, hearing, not to mention any names. I just don't want to do that. I'm just saying, you're going to know it yourself. You all know who you are, okay? Through judgment, you're going to know. You know who you are. You know how you're feeling. You got to come up out. You're going to all have to come up out and face that, that judgment there, okay? You know who you are. I don't have to mention any names. I don't have to mention who you are. You know. And that they're speaking to you. It was all about money. Because we got the Princess of Disc. And this is some woman. Again, look at these two. Kind of remind me of they're large and in charge, okay? They're large and in charge of something. Something greater than you could ever imagine. No matter how many videos you make. They're large and in charge. They got the money and they make things happen. Regardless of what. And they could cover it all up any way they want to. Got a bunch of people to do it too. All got paid off. Look at that. Money, honey. Look at that. Money. Money. Money, 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 money. Honey. I'm sorry, y'all. I have problems with my eyes sometimes, so bear with me. Ruin. This is going to ruin some lives. This ruined her life because of your unloveless family situations that weren't never straightened out. Caused ruin. See that? See that? What that says? Ruin. It's hard to read those because they're so small, but it's ruin. It's that's what this is. Ruined. It's ruined because somebody sacrificed something for money. You know who you are. Okay, that's all I keep hearing. You know who you are, and I do too. She told me, but I'm not saying it. I don't. That's not my. I'm leaving that up to spirit. Again, I'm going to show this throughout this whole video. You know who you are. Okay, you know who you are. Whether it's large and in charge, and I'm hearing a whole bunch of people waiting to get paid for their little participation. Okay, all due to nothing but cash, blood money. But she's all right. She already done expressed that to us already. She's fine. She knows. She sees all. She knows who was up to what. Now she does. She sees it clearly. It's been shown to her. Now she got her messages to let you know she knows. How about that for a video? Instead of all this watching this and who's watching who and going for the illusion. How about the messages that she's got to let you know that she already know. You can keep on doing what you do. She already know. And whoever gonna get away with it, they go get away with it, regardless of what you do. No matter what you point out. You see it every day, all day long, even on your television sets. Okay? 4 cards you want to come out here. See what it says here. The Hangman. Somebody was waiting on this ruin. Premeditation. Pre-med. See that? Whoever these people are, these two people with this offering of money, they come from a high place. All right? And they were talking about money to ruin something. Somebody had to be ruined. And we know who that is. And they sure thought about it. They put the brakes on. Like, what? This is a sacrifice too. This is somebody sacrificing something for something. Hanging upside down like that, having your feet tied, the spiritual light there up underneath that person. This is a sacrifice. Something was sacrificed to be ruined for money. the lovers. It was a loved one. All right? It was a loved one that made this sacrifice to have this person ruined for money. For money. Yep. Stop somebody dead in their tracks. And, you know, sacrificial. And it had to make a choice. There was a choice made. Even though it was a loved one. No matter what, it happened. So everything you're seeing is a reenactment, an act, a bunch of bullshit is what you're watching and what's going on here in the media. Okay? She knows. She's the one telling me. She knows now. She's free. If you have to read, go back and go back to the video, read each one of these cards. These are her words from Spirit, delivered to me. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at me. Yep. The universe now is taking control. She's of the universe. She knows where she come from. She went right back to it. The universe. She started her new beginning. The universe is taking care of her. And the universe is going to take care of some others as well. Let me show you this again. See that? Who all of you are. You know who you are. Okay? And believe me, when it comes to the universe, there ain't nothing nobody else can do about it once it all comes down. Strength card. Somebody gonna need a lot of strength. It took a lot of strength, a lot of courage to do what somebody made their mind up to do here. But the universe has the strength to see things through. How, you know, again. Through judgment. She just said it. Goes way deeper than what the hell y'all doing out here with these videos and stuff. It goes way deeper than that. Yes, yes, it does. She's telling it. She want to hear the truth? Here you go. Straight from her mouth. Straight from her spirit. You know? She's got the strength now. Strong. Where there was weakness, there's strength there now. Okay? Let me do a couple more of these. What else you have to say, Nene? That's cute. I don't know why she keep telling me Nene. She's aware of her mistakes. We all make mistakes. She knows we're all human. Okay, we're all human. And some decisions that were made, in some cases, behind the environment of somebody not caring, so they look for love in all the wrong places. And that's what this case was. Instead of being treated and loved like a child, they were, you know, treated like they were a grown-up. Like a grown-up wants to be like a child and live in their type of world, instead of training their child. It's not her fault. That part's not her fault. Okay? Look at the environment. It was cruel. Bunch of cruelty. That's what she's saying. Cruelty. Y'all were cruel. But that's okay though, because she already knows judgment is just around the corner. And the universe is going to be the one that bring it out. You can't stop the universe. It's inevitable. It's like there's nothing you can do about it when the universe takes over. Judgment will. You will face judgment. It will. You will. That's why she's not worried, and that's why she's telling her story. It was cruelty, cruelty, cruel. That was cruel. She's letting you know that was cruel. She knows, and y'all know who she's talking to, is what I'm hearing. You know who she's talking to. I ain't playing no blame game because I don't know. I know some, but that ain't my place to say. But y'all, whoever listening, and if y'all listening to this, and if it's some of you out there, that's who she talking to. Letting y'all know she knows what's up. She knows. She sees now. She knows. She's seeing y'all each and every day. You think just because her body ain't there, her spirit is. She got her eye on you. She already knows she's safe. Slow your roll. Stop all this bull crap, she's saying. She's tired of it. Enough's enough. Because you all know what the deal is. If you don't fess up, it's okay. Because the universe is going to make sure that it does. Again, let me show you this one more time. Or as many times as I have to. You're going to face it. Cruelty. The cruelty is going to come up in judgment. Okay, and after this is it. I'm doing on this one. And there's going to be victory. For this cruelty, for this intentional situation, victory is going to arise. And we already seen the victory. She showed you that already by the messages that she said in the beginning. Look a little deeper because she already sees and she knows. Slow your roll, okay? Look a little deeper. Judgment, y'all gonna face it. Whoever it is out there, you know, you're going to face it. It's coming. And with the universe here, ain't nothing you can do to stop it. So either you're going to fess up yourselves, so you can clean, so you can, we all can be forgiven. All of us can be forgiven of anything, as long as we ask for it. And as long as we face it with strength and courage. But this was outright cruelty from people that she know. So she knows, she said, y'all know who you are. And she knows who you are. That's the message. She know who you are. Spirit done showed her. And they showed her that y'all going to be in judgment over it. She still loves anyway. She still loves you anyhow. Okay? She still loves you anyway. Because she's in a place of love. Seeing what she's saying? She watches you every day. She sees who you are, y'all. Whoever this is, she know who y'all are. Whether it's a bunch. That's all I can hear. It's a bunch. It's a bunch. And she watching y'all. She's trying to tell you to choose love over the bullshit. Choose love. She know it was her time to go because it was a sacrificial. Where's that card at? She was sacrificed. For the love of what? Money. In high places. This come from high places. From high to low. That was an easy game for them to play. From high to low. Again, I'm sorry if this was crooked. Okay, so let's take a look at something else. And then I'm done. I'm done with it after this. Done. This is the spiritual insight of Nene herself. Okay? I don't know. She just keep telling me to call her Nene. Like I know her personally. And I do. Because like she said, we're all connected. We're all one. But best believe she's watching. Each and every one. She's watching. She's very aware of who done what. Why it was done, and who done it. Because there is no death. Do y'all get that? Can you get that? She's not dead. Death is just man's word of fear. Another thing of fear. But she's not dead. She sees each and every one. She knows who was involved with what. How it happened. Now she has no pain. Okay? She's not suffering anymore. Alright? I watch every day. She wants y'all to know life is a series of choices. Whoever made the choice, it was very cruel. Very cruel. Very cruel. But it's okay. She's fine. She's not dead. She knows it's going to come to the surface. She already seen it. They showed her the judgment behind it. Okay? So she didn't die, or she didn't leave here in vain. Her purpose was served. Okay? The purpose was served. And it wasn't because of her. It was because of whoever she's talking about here, that she's watching, and she's saying, you know who you are. It's for your life to get straightened out. It's for you to learn love and respect for one another. Truly. Not because of blood money. Something has to give here. It's some kind of history that just keeps going on and on and on. And it became greed. And again, sacrificial. It's becoming sacrificial. What other messages, Mimi, you want these people to know? What other message you want them to know? Prince of Wands. A man is involved. A man. Middle age, perhaps. Rushed right on in. Something happened really, really fast. This was fast. Rushed right in. Spirit talking, remember, not simply love. Just a messenger. See, using this vessel as a messenger so spirit can speak. Speak their peace. Speak the truth. Because truth is coming out. Best believe that ain't nobody getting away with nothing the way you think. Because everybody gonna be coming out the woodwork. Okay? All of y'all gonna face the judgment of it all. But, you know, she's fine. She's still alive. Spiritually. She's great. She just already told you that. She's great. She's fine. And she's seeing every little thing going. Hearing it all. It's not bothering her, though, because she's saying she's fine. You know, she's in a good place. Good place. Good place. She realizes her mistakes. She realizes it. But it was her environment as well. So it wasn't totally her fault. But she's being well loved and well taken care of. She said to tell you thank you. Because somebody else down here is going to catch. They're going to catch it. They're going to catch it. She's just fine. Six of Wands. Fighting. Controversy. Jealousy. Outside interferences. Princess of Pentacles. Over money. Again, money comes up. So people are going to be fighting over money. This is a woman. One particular woman here.